Welcome to the second episode of the 030tango podcast. This time, my guests are one of the most exciting new couples for me personally, Agustina Piaggio and Carlitos Espinoza. Although both have been dancing for a long time, I filmed them for the first time together at the beginning of 2022. Seeing their development as a couple in this short time is a pleasure to watch. Before we jump to Agustina and Carlitos, I would ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are not already and like the video. If you have a minute to spare, you can also rate the podcast on Apple Podcasts, which helps to feed the algorithm. And if you want to help me to create more videos like this, head over to 030tango.com/support. You will have early access to future podcast episodes and help 030tango to make more videos. And now, without further ado, Agustina Piaggio and Carlitos Espinoza. Welcome to Berlin, Agustina and Carlitos, and welcome to the 030tango podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for the invitation.
Yes. Before we start with any questions, how can people find you if they want to follow you around?
Yes, in Instagram, our Instagram together is Carlitos Agustina Tango. And then his personal Instagram is Carlos Espinoza Tango.
Yes.
And mine is Piaggio Agus. Yeah. And then
And we have a webpage like a Tango
you can-
Rebelde. Tango Rebelde. El Tango
El
Rebelde.
Tango Rebelde.
.com.
Perfect. How did you start dancing tango? Agustina, we start with you.
When I was 15 years old in the school, it's already like 16 years. Yes. I am from Tierra del Fuego. That is the name of my province, the south of Argentina, the last province. I started there in the school, and then I moved to Buenos Aires, and I continue there.
For me, I'm still thinking. Yes, also was in the school. I start with the family, claro, the hair dress. Yeah. All of them dance tango. The father, mother, they were three brothers, and then I start with them. I didn't take some much attention in that moment, but then when I moved to Bariloche, yes, now this was my inspiration teacher until today. Carlos Malone is always the same. Then of course I have many others that very important to me, but this one was the one who make like it.
Do you remember your first teachers, Agustina?
Yes, of course. Rio Grande, in Rio Grande, it's the name of my city. I love to mention my city. Is Ever and Sebastián Martínez.
Ever.
Ever, yes. It's a name.
The name Ever.
Yes.
Good.
Can you tell who inspired you to arrive at this point in your dancing? Like what kind of other teachers who were big influences?
I think it's life more than people. I think everybody, I don't know the other dance, but normally we say, the tango is not possible because money and things, but at the end, the situations are, it's like when you put like a billiard, no? You're playing billiard. And then you throw a ball and suddenly you find people in the way, and at the end, the objective is at the end. But I have someone like many people. It's so many people. So many cross people. Friends, not friends, family.
Que te inspiran.
Yeah, inspiration, like situations, many situations when you go to see someone say, oh, how they dance. And that also push you to, oh, I want to do that too. No, something also that. But there is not someone like to say like, okay, you have to do this, please. No. But at least it didn't happen to me. It's more like people randomly on a life. Yeah. And for you? We didn't have this chat between us.
Before to dance tango, I started with classical and contemporary ballet. On the school when I was 12 years old, and I think I always liked to dance. And little by little, I started to be more deep in that. And I think the dance, the music, my friends, my teachers, they were my inspiration for sure, yes.
But it's a way of life also, because we are from very child. Even though if we don't want to do this anymore, I had a chat with a friend, I don't remember now, like 2 months ago or something like that. And they say like, okay, let's say that today you quit. And you don't do any more. In Chile, I remember. And you don't do any more tango. And you say, okay, I'm going to do, I don't know, physique or something. And I am hiring you in an island. And you go for, I don't know, 3 years. And then you come back. And suddenly you pass walking and you listen tango in a milonga. You will not go in? No.
It's impossible.
Impossible. Yeah. I mean, you cannot quit. Once you are there, you can pretend that you quit. No?
Yes.
Or you can push yourself to quit. But at the end, once you are there, you are there. And then you need to deal with it.
Can you tell the story how you met each other?
Oh.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush. Only one word. 1, 2. Candy Crush, yes. It was while of the lockdown, yes. 2, 3 years ago, yes, in September, I remember exactly.
It was midnight. I remember, it was really late.
I never met him. I mean, like a face-to-face, like a person. Of course, I knew her by videos only. And we started to chat by messenger of Facebook, yeah.
Say the truth.
No. Yes, okay. Because in that period I was living in Moscow alone, in one flat lockdown. You can imagine 2 months alone, complete alone, and playing the Candy Crush. Yes. And I always saw Carlos because I connect my Candy Crush with Facebook.
Yeah.
And I saw the friends from there. I saw Carlitos always was there. So, okay.
And the first, no? Chuku.
And
I was like
day,
a nightmare.
Yeah,
all the time
always there. He said, okay, one day I decided to write to him. He said, hello, sorry, I don't know you, but I would like to know in which level are you?
Because she was scrolling, the phone, and at some point it was no more levels, and then she wants to know which level is this game is over. No,
because
that was the question.
I am already in like 10,000 levels. I mean, I am really pro.
Yes.
Say, why these guys? Okay, and we start like this, no?
Yeah, and at that moment I was doing a job interviewing people.
Yeah.
Because we are doing a work with the psychiatrists and with sociologists. Since many years, we are interviewing people why people is not dancing and leave the tango in a while, no? And then you cross them again, like, I don't know, 7 years after. And why, not only tango, but in the dance, we start to interviewing people from other dance too. But and at that moment, I was interviewing friends, like colleagues. And I remember that day, I don't remember who was I, like, I think it was Mariela. No, not Mariela. Or Moira Castellan, I don't know. Because we were giving 8 hours per week to this work. We don't have more. So we said 8 hours. But in the lockdown, we have nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
And it was like 8 hours a day, So we improve a lot in that moment. So for the lockdown, for some people, I was frustrated. For us, it was like, wow, we have finally time to do this. And that day, I had like 4 interviews or something. I was really tired. It was midnight, and she wrote me this message, and I say like, I didn't answer that message. I said like, how boring are you at this moment?
Yeah, it was the answer.
That was my answer. I say why, and I explained what I am doing. I say like, can I do this interview to you? And she said, okay, why not? And then she took, I think, a beer or something and sit like this, like a table, like we are now, but in the screen.
Video call.
Video call, and was like 2 hours and a half. It's a very long interview. And then like this, that like we start.
Yes.
In the first moment, I say like, no, it's just a nice face and that's it. I didn't pay so much attention. But then, we are dividing the interview in 2 ones. The one that deserve for the work and the one they are not. So when you are, I'm making a question to you directly, and then if you answering from your point of view, from your inside, that interview is helping us. So we put it to the side, and then we
do a second.
We do a second interview, but you don't know that. We'll tell you like later. So 15 days after or 2 weeks after, and the people who start to say like speaking in like, oh, I know a friend, it happened this to them. It's just a statistic. No, and she passed the first layer.
I did.
And then we start to talk, and then suddenly when I did the second layer, I said like, wow, she have a lot inside, and we start like this to pay attention to each other.
Yes, I think it was in the second one.
In the second one, after the second one.
And then little by little we start to call each other every day. So why no? Let's meet.
Yeah.
And where did you meet then for the first time?
After 6 months, yes, we met. I traveled from Moscow to Istanbul, and he from France to Istanbul.
In Turkey.
Yes, this was our first time together.
Yeah.
And now we are here.
Yes. Then you also decided to work together. How was the process?
No.
At the moment, no.
Because it was the lockdown, she wants just to escape from the lockdown, basically, in Moscow. And I worked for a school in Lyon, and in Argentina it was impossible to go. At that moment, it was not actually possible to travel to Argentina.
Yeah, that's why. Yes.
And we agreed that, okay, come and teach in the school for, I don't know, 5-6 months. And in that moment, we try if we dance or not, but it wasn't like, let's dance.
No.
Actually, the idea was she came to France to work in the school with me, only for herself, not only with me. And that was the idea in the beginning.
In the beginning, yes.
It never happened. But that was the idea. It's like make like a bridge between Moscow. You stay a little bit in France, and then the idea was to go back to Argentina.
Yes, to meet my family. But at the end was, yes. And we start just to also practice, dance. Little by little was, but I think first was the love, no?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
I fall in love with Carlitos.
Yeah, because the first offer to work was not with me, was her alone.
Yeah.
In the school. That's why she was coming to France. And then, yes.
So first the relationship and then the work.
Yes.
I mean, we can say yes, but that I feel that was at the same time. I mean,
yeah, but if we put an order, we say, we between us, we say always like, if we don't dance anymore, we keep.
Yes, of course.
So that is already the order.
And also I say, I say to him, Carlitos, please try with with another girls, and then with me. I mean, I don't want to dance with you, but not because of him, because I think I really respect him. And at the beginning was like, I am not sure, give me time, because it's a huge responsibility to dance with someone.
No, come on.
I mean,
that
is my opinion. Shut up. Yes. So was like this.
And how was then the process when you finally decided to work together, like to find a way to dance as a couple? Because like from my point of view, you had very different backgrounds for how you danced before. Can you describe how you're...
But this is tango.
I think, actually, I think that it was the point why we decided to dance together, because we are coming from different complete different words. And actually, our page is El Tango Rebelde. No, was for
yeah.
that. We say, okay, in order to do something new, it's good to start from that because we are different. And yes, no? What do you think, Carlitos?
Yeah, for me, it wasn't like something like commercials. I say like, let's do this. No, I'm not saying that. I didn't think in the fact that I need someone who is different than me. Was more like when I see her dancing. Actually, I didn't like it,
Thank you. Me
but
neither. I didn't like you.
but I just see what it can be. I saw a lot of future. That's why it was. And then I didn't care about because she's coming from another part that I'm not get used to go and things like that. So, but I didn't care at all.
Oh, no.
No.
For me was that the most interesting was to dance with someone who is dancing completely different.
Yeah, also for me.
And because I can learn a lot from that, no? So I think this was for me the big pushing, let's say.
Were there surprises for you along the way? Like
yeah,
when you
always
did-
was a good
Yeah?
surprise. Yes, because she put me in things that I not used to, or she's a Leo, you know. She's like,
Lion.
and when she says something, it's like, and I'm more like, okay, no,
He's you're a fish, no?
yes,
Dory.
Dory, and she's like a woman that like you say something in this direction, and she's always against. But this idea to go against this idea give me a lot of ideas too. So I think I cannot dance with someone who's only saying yes to everything, and then we are always like, but in a nice way. I mean, we never fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
But you say like, can you do this? Why? No, it's
Tell me why. But at the end, I
yeah. At the end, it's working.
It's
Yeah.
working,
But
yes.
we have a process to everything, you know.
And did your view on your role as like a leader and follower change in this time?
Not so much. It changed forms, maybe.
Sorry, what?
Que si mi posición con respecto al líder cambió en este tiempo. No, not really so much. In some things, yes. In the image, yes. For example, I'm very like, I don't care anything. And she's more like caring posture and nice. You go to the side and you do this correctly and be always, no, elegant or in that way. And me, I'm completely the opposite. So I start to think differently suddenly. And as a leader, that's the question, no?
Yes.
Yeah, so in some kind of songs, I start to think differently. Not that like, for example, not like, I like rhythmical music, no? And she see the not rhythmical music completely different than me. And in that, I approach much more than to her side. When I'm dancing, I don't know, Troilo or Piazzolo, no, Pugliese, sorry. And then when we are dancing more rhythmic, she try to approach to my side. So we are sharing. But yes, of course, it's changed for me.
We compensate
Yes.
each other. Yeah.
Did it also influence your social dancing when you're not performing?
No.
I don't think so.
¿Te influenció bailar conmigo, bailar social? No.
I mean, I changed a lot.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Yes, I changed a lot. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that.
From my side, yes, she changed a lot. now she's able to dance with people that before
yes, and to
you
adapt
couldn't.
maybe
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
to different leaders,
Yeah.
and also to express myself all differently. Yeah, yes, I think now I feel much better for sure.
Yeah. And for me also maybe changed. Yes, I didn't think about it yet, but if you ask me right now, probably yes, a little bit. I mean, some changes should have. I mean, I need to ask this to someone who danced with me like a few years ago, and now we dance again. I say, okay, tell me, no, because right now I don't feel it, but yes, in my head, yes.
Can you explain how winning the World Championship 2019 changed your life? Because it was probably a big break at that point.
In one point, yes, of course, it changed my life. But then, because of the lockdown, doesn't grow up. But yes, before to won that year, I compete like 5 times more, and it was a wish. Like, okay, I want, why not? And it was a big inspiration also to have an objective, no, and practice and training, and going to Buenos Aires, and change a lot because I think it was a really deep dish in my life, my tango life, and then also because I start to have more proposition of work. The people start to know more about me. Yes, but I mean, this is the second part, no? But my life, I think is, ¿cómo dice? ¿Cómo es? Como cumplir un objetivo, como un
You
deseo.
achieve an objective,
An objective, yes.
A goal.
a goal.
A goal,
Yes.
yeah.
I think you are coming from a very different style of tango than like competitions. Do you have a view on it? Because like the Mundial, it grew a lot over the last, I
Yeah.
don't know, 10, 15 years. Can you explain or show your perspective on it?
I don't like it, but we are dancing together. Yeah, so
Vos fuiste jurado muchas veces, igual.
I've been judging one thing is I don't like it, another thing is I will not go against, because I think it helps for the tango community. So I have my opinion, but then I'm not going to jeopardize the competition or something. Actually, I support it, but personally I'm in not something like I completely agree. I don't like models to follow, because for me it's going against your own creativity and things like that. But I think it's like she said, no, it's something like can help you to jump to something else, being more visible. Or I think also the way that you are competing is pushing you to work, to practice, to take lessons,
investigate.
and many other things. So there there
Many
is
good
positive
things.
things, and there is also negatives for me, from my point of view, because I'm more like, okay, do what you like, don't follow anybody. No, this is my philosophy, and it's against this idea, because it's not like everybody's gonna dance in the same way, but we have models to follow. I mean, when you see who wins the last year and who wins the previous year, and you say, okay, what they did to win, no, you are watching them, so at the end you say like, okay, I will not dance like them, and they start to have a lot of things in common, no, rather than personal or things like that. But at the same time, I'm supporting. I mean, I've been judging many times. Also, last year and this year I will
And
be.
this year we will go.
So there is like this dual thinking at the same time. But I think at the end it's a good thing. Yeah. I think they need to change some perspective. I don't know how to say. in the way that we
think it's
stop to
a-
call them salon. I don't know.
It's an experience too.
Yeah. Yeah. Also that.
It's an experience. I mean, it's one moment of your life, and then finito. I mean, you will not compete all your life. I think it's a specific moment.
And who do you think should join a competition? Do you have an idea who would you recommend to join a competition?
To join.
Yeah, who should take part? Like you are judging, but who should participate?
I don't like the competition. But you say if I have a student, I say like go to the competition. If I will tell them to go, probably yes. Yeah. Depend of what they was their goal, no?
They are looking for.
What they are looking for. If there's only like a hobby and you're half passionate with your hobby, yeah, it's a good opportunity. Go ahead. If you want to become like a professional, yes or no. I always was thinking when I was younger to if I will join this championship or not before it become mundial. They have another name before. I don't remember what's the name. And I asked myself, like, I was at that time judging Barmaceda, Julio, and others. I don't remember now. Javier, I think. And I say to myself in that moment, yeah, but if I'm going there, those dancers will always see me like someone they judge or something like that. I want their respect by dancing in the same street, in the same stage. I don't want them, they start to see me from here, from the beginning. So that was my thinking. And that's why I didn't. Because I want to fight in a good way, competition, but in your, how do you say that? Level or quadrilátero, no? No, it's not a fight, but you get the idea. It's, I want to go and
Ganar tu lugar.
yeah, earn my place in the same level, no? That's why my thinking at that moment. So I didn't want that difference between them and me watching them. I watch them always until today like this, but it's different. I with my colleagues, I have a lot of respect, and always I'm seeing them higher than me. But it's not the same, because also they respect me, like I respecting her. That's why I not agree when she say dance with another one. I mean, I don't want to watch you like this. We the same.
Yes. It's also, I think, the more people or the longer it happens, the less visibility the people who win get, because it's very hard to get into the circle of getting invited to festivals and things like that, Like for a while, you maybe get a push.
Yes, of
then
course.
at the
It's a
same
big
time-
push. Yes.
It's a push, but then
Yes,
like
it is.
everything else, it depends to you.
Yes, because then
It's not only dancing.
Yes, it's not only win. I mean,
No, yeah.
Dance. Yes. I
No,
think.
but then when you said that about getting invited to festival, I think it's not only that. It's your teaching, your behavior, your attitude, the lesson is at 2, you are there at 2. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, no? The language, many things.
And to hold your dance, no? Because after that you won the mundial. You
Yeah.
have 1 year that with a lot of work. But what happened with the
After.
next year, no? Because there
It's another one.
a new champion.
Yes.
And you need to continue and to hold your dance. So it's very important what he says.
Yeah.
It's not only about dance, it's also the teaching, the language, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, in the festival and things like that, they call you once, perfecto. The difficult is they call you twice. The The first one everybody try, but the second one, so it's really hard to keep. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
Then you understand that it's a lot of work. The teachings should change, others' perspective. People is following you. They don't want to take the same lesson every time. I mean, no. It's a lot of work. But some people, yes, but the most, no.
Do you have professional goals? Where do you want to go, like as a dance couple, as a tango performer teacher?
Do you, Agustina?
Oh my God. Right now, my goal is to know more each other dancing and
Yes, for me too.
and to feel better and better and better and better. This is my big goal, and to grow up with him. I mean, yes.
Yes, I don't have goal. I think I never had. For me, the thing should happen. When I start to thinking goals, I start to be too much conditioned by the taste of the others. Yeah, because they are waiting something from you, and no. If they like it, they will call you, for sure. If they don't, they don't.
But you don't have wish. I mean, with your dance.
Yes, I want to dance Piazzolla.
Okay, one goal.
Yeah.
we got one.
Yeah, Piazzolla and one variation, well done.
And there is a play that you want to go, Carlitos?
No.
No. I mean, yes. I would like to dance in 030 tango. No. I mean, I really respect Luis Bravo.
How do you get there to dance Piazzolla together? Like, do you train together? Do you train alone?
We
Do you
don't
have a
train
No,
at all.
it's a
You don't train?
joke. I don't think we will
No.
dance Piazzolla together.
We will. We already did
Yes, it's
a few
true.
times.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just giving a pause.
Yes.
I don't tell her. Sometimes I just appear
Yes.
in the show.
No, but yes, I remember
Yeah,
last year
a few
in
times.
Porridge. Yeah, we danced.
No, I don't like to train.
He's lazy. No, yeah.
She likes to train.
Yes, me, I like more than him.
I don't.
So you make him train or you train alone?
¿Entrenar?
Si practicamos.
No. We never practice. No.
No.
I would like, but Carlitos, no. He doesn't like too much. But in the lesson, our
Practice
training
is the
and
lesson.
practice,
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
lesson, and also in the show. For us, this is the real
Our training is the show.
Yes.
I push until we mistake each other.
And then we talk a lot.
Yes, that's for sure.
We maybe not. We don't practice like dancing, but yes, we talk a lot. Yes.
Yes, our practice is in the show. We think, they say, let's try to do this and that, and then in the show we do that.
Yes.
We make it for real.
We put objectives and we try to do it.
Yes. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's
No. It's normal, no?
Yes.
Improvisation.
Yes.
Is that
Sometimes it's not. Yeah.
And did you try to approach a teaching in a way together? Because you're now giving a lot of workshops, obviously. Did you talk about that? How you want to teach? Like what you want to teach?
No. We are trying to compensate each other. Now, the last 6 months, probably we are talking more.
Yes. We have a huge difference, no?
Yes.
He has a lot of experience teaching and me less than him. I think.
Yeah. She have a different approach of the
yes.
dancing, and I respect that. So for me, it's like a plus. And
it's
for me,
the opposite way around
yeah.
too.
So we are compensating, or not compensating is a good word. we are
Following chat.
following each other. Of course, we have topics and we have a little chat, but we don't have like a before or much before. I have like a plan in the lesson. Okay, this is the lesson, and then it never happened in a good way. It never end in a good way because the people you expect to do that topic is never come. No, no. So at the end, you need to adapt at that moment. So we prefer to don't have like a real plan. We have an abstract idea what we want to do, and then we are seeing how it's going, and at the end, it's working. Yeah. The last 6 months, we are getting last year, I think, yes, 6 months. They say we're getting more results, good results in lessons.
Yes, between us, I know.
Yes, we are more. We say like, okay, this lesson we want to end up doing this. The last month, 4 months, we get surprised that just like a surprise. We say like, normally we want to do this structure because we are using structures to make examples, not to do the structure, to do the topic, no? And we discover like the last 4 months, we arrived to that structure 40 minutes before last year. Now we see that we got the idea already done after 40 minutes. And that happened after 1 hour and 15 minutes or maybe more. Or just at the end of the lesson, we got the same result. So we are seeing some evolution in the way. So we are faster, we are clear.
Yes.
I think because we are seeing the result in the people, no?
The lesson, yes.
Also this weekend, we just see the weekend. Normally we are doing like, I don't know, just a turn with Americana or something. Sometimes we are changing, but suddenly this weekend we have like people have it after 35 minutes. I say like, okay, or you are too good or something changed and you are not that good. No, yes, you are good, but not that good. Come on.
No. We are Carlitos.
No, also we are not that good. But something changed, that's for sure. So we need to realize what. But yes, we are in the transition, as you can see.
Yes, always, I think, yes.
Is there a basic thing your students should take home with you when they take workshops? You have very like a lot of different topics, but is there like a red line where you think, take this please home if you take just one idea?
I think we work with ideas mainly all the time. We don't give specific things to do. Never.
We have very few topics like this, and then they are like open and abstract topics. Lessons.
Yeah.
We like that the own student can adapt the lesson depend of their own experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if is that the question, but yes, we don't give people homework to do this in this way or in that way. It's more like find your way, solve the problem. No.
Do you think your students should take classes with different teachers or better with just one teacher?
Yes, absolutely. We are pushing them. I mean, if we are talking about our regular lessons in Leon, yes.
Yes.
We are pushing them to go away and come back again with new idea to contradict ideas, to think.
We are traveling a lot. Sometimes we can be in our regular lesson, and rather than to cancel, we try to call another teachers and to push them to go to take the lesson. Yes, we always say.
For example, tomorrow we are here.
Yes.
It's a weekday. Normally we have our regular lessons, and Corina Herrera is going.
Yes.
Yeah. And last week or 2 weeks ago,
Germán and
Magdalena, and we are always trying to push them to.
And also we give them the possibility, because sometimes it's difficult to take a lesson when there is no teaching. I mean, Leon is a small city, and we try to call this teacher from outside. I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's good. They take lessons with different people.
You said you're traveling a lot now. Is there a place that is especially inspiring for you, like where you have been to and thought like?
No, every space, every city, every country.
Yeah, the same place you like this year, maybe you don't like it next year.
Yes,
I
it's
think
changing.
the people make the party, and depend who is coming this year is gonna have that party or not. The place, of course, do the something. Of course, they have like a experience to go. You say, okay, I'm going to this place. I know more or less what it is, but at the end, depend who the atmosphere reach, not people going in. Sometimes you love the place and people is no.
Yes,
Yeah,
every city has
something special, something
special,
different.
yes.
How do you keep the energy for so much traveling?
I like it.
We really like to travel. I mean, we are really a good team.
Yes, I like it. Sometimes I get tired.
Because of me?
Also, because of the flight. That is the most tiredness in the week for me is the flight.
Well, yes, the plane, the trains.
That moment, the airport part. After that, I'm okay with everything, but the airport is like.
Yeah, sometimes we try.
Lately, we are trying to drive. We don't care if it is 8 hours.
Yes,
10 hours.
We really like to go by car.
And we are drinking mate, and then we prefer to drive 10 hours rather than 1 hour and a half of flight, for example. We prefer.
You should have taken the train from Zurich.
Yeah, but we have a problem. I don't remember why we didn't take the train to come here. Actually, I was thinking today, why we didn't take the train?
Because you don't arrive in time for your classes. And
I think it was something
probably.
like that, because we have lessons after this.
Yeah.
And it was something like that. I realized too late anyway that we have a train to come here.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yes, see, but then I realized too late. When I was in the airport this morning, I said like, why we didn't take a train? Because in the airport they have a train station.
Yeah.
And I just realized in that moment, say, oh,
Next time.
How
do you pick the organizers you work together with?
They pick us. Como elegimos los organizadores. Ellos nos eligen.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there are probably more people asking you to come than you have weekends, no?
Yeah, many, but some of them I know them for many, many years. Just a few of them. When we start to dance together, my thinking was like, okay, we are a new couple. I didn't pretend to go to every place I went before with no. So for me, it was like, okay, I need to
start again.
No? Say that, okay.
One point.
For me, it was like a restart. I didn't think like, okay, I will work with everybody that I worked before. So I opened all the doors. Before I was more like square, now I open all the doors. And I start to work with people I never worked before, which was great, no?
Yes, and actually we work with new organizer for me and for him.
For both, they are calling for us.
Yes,
not for what
really
happened
nice.
Before. No, and we are counting. Look,
yes,
they are calling us because of us, and we are so happy.
I remember, in Porto.
Porto, for example.
Let's
just
say,
an example.
Because it was last month. It was a festival that they called for the first time. He and me and as a new couple.
For us, yes. Yeah. No, not for something behind. And then, yes, there is some others that that we know for many, many years. A few of them, actually, there are not so many. And we keep working together, but there are not so many.
But it's nice also that they trust.
They trust in the work.
That couple too, no?
So, But I think it's only the 20%. In the beginning, it was the 10%. Now it's more. Now all the organizers start to call it again and things like that. But in the beginning, we prefer to work with people with what we never worked before.
The beginning was like
in the
that,
beginning
yes.
was like that. It was also one of the objectives. Let's work with people we didn't work. So we will accept more not knowing the organizer rather than the one that we know. Okay. Well, that was good also. Also for us to don't be conditioned. No? Also in the show, also in the lessons, yeah. Anyway, if some people come because we know they know me, but they don't know her, was not so much. So it was like a new start.
New start.
Yeah.
Good. Where do you enjoy to go dancing privately? Just for fun?
Just for fun.
We don't have too much time.
We don't have too much time.
I mean, we are traveling every weekend. But when we have free time, we are going to Buenos Aires and also to Chile to see our family. And to Ustica, to Italy also. But that is not tango, I mean.
No, but it's for fun. We don't have any free weekend anyway. And since we are together, we don't have.
And when we have a free weekend, we have some seminars or...
Yeah, no, we don't have free weekend.
No, you know. Sometimes we try to keep some weekend free, and then...
And we go to dive or something else.
Yes, no, we push each other. Say, ay, mira, we have this. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We dance more for fun in the milongas. We find some friends. In the festival things, we dance over there.
Yes.
I dance much more than before. I mean, last 2 years I didn't. Last year, yes, I'm dancing more. I'm going more to the milonga to enjoy the milonga. I like to see people dancing more than me dancing.
What are you looking out for then?
I don't know. I like observe, think. I don't know. It's something like kept my attention. I can be there for hours. And then some people say like, why he doesn't dance? It's so boring. And actually I'm so happy.
I get asked that question all the time. Oh, you're not dancing as much. No, I'm dancing enough. It's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes I get...
You are dancing here.
Yeah, I'm there. But not because I'm not dancing, I'm spending a bad time, actually. She's dancing much more than me.
Yes, I like, and I really have fun when even if we are in the festival working, I mean, in the milonga, I am one more. Yes, and...
Yeah. She dances a lot.
I dance a lot, yes.
How do you pick your dance partners then?
They pick you.
First, yes.
Ellos te invitan.
No, yes, they invite me. Yes. I am very shy I don't like to come. Maybe if I know the people, yes, I can invite, but I prefer that.
Yeah.
Yes, they come.
She's more available after the second song. In the second song, not in the first one. Just a tip.
What is it?
She doesn't like to dance the first one, but the second one in the row, yes.
For me, for tangos is a lot because
when she doesn't know.
When I don't know the person, I like to dance only three.
So if you see her in the first song, she's watching the phone, and the second song she starts to laugh.
Okay, now yes, and I love pugliese.
Yes.
Do you think people treat you differently because you're like famous in the tango scene on the milongas?
Not for me.
No.
They don't treat me at all because they think I'm like como un ogro. ¿Cómo digo eso?
Ogro. Ogro. I don't know.
They think like I'm very...
You're a bad person.
Not bad person.
Arrogant.
Yeah, or something. Actually, I'm not. I'm just quiet. I don't like to talk. I mean, I like to talk, but other things rather than Piazzolla, Pugliese, and the Milonga. I mean, or discuss about how they are dancing, or did you hear the DJ? He's very bad. I don't like to talk about this. Talk about fish or the weather, food, or sport. If you talk me something like that, you will cut immediately. But if you come to me and say like, the floor is horrible, yeah, it's horrible, and then yeah. Yeah. So maybe I have this image, but actually I'm not. But yeah, and I'm very honest. So I'm closing that door immediately. If you come to me and actually say like something like, the light is too hot here, huh? I say yes, and I just go away. I don't know why. Maybe because I have the same conversation 1 million of time.
Your answer is very short. That's why
Very
I say,
short,
okay.
so
The conversation doesn't
it's
go.
over in that
Yes.
moment. Yeah, but she's
Me
more.
no, me I am
She
more
say like, see, the
social.
light is like they should be done.
No,
She
no,
start
I
like
mean,
that.
I don't like to complain, but I like to talk about
Yeah.
another topics.
Yeah.
But yes, yes, I am more like friendly, let's say.
Yes, me no.
Social butterfly.
Yeah.
Social, yes.
Me, I am actually. If you
Yes,
catch
you
me,
are,
I
but
can talk with you for
With another topics,
4
maybe,
hours
no?
in the milonga. Actually, yes, and we can go out, smoke. Yeah, but if you start to talk about tango, no way. There's no way.
Because we are all the day, no? Talking, I mean, the lesson in the milonga.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Probably.
we like to talk about another topics, yeah.
It's not that I'm boring. Absolutely, it's not that I'm not interested in another person. It's just I hear it so many times, and normally we get bored when we see the film twice or 3 times in a row. You know already. I'm not saying that I'm gonna know what, but already the questions make like, okay, boom.
You already said you're like dancing to Pugliese. How do you choose the music for your performances?
Depends how is the performance, I mean, no?
Yep.
How is the night?
Yep. And whom?
How?
How?
He asked how we choose the music.
How?
Also, who?
Who?
Yeah, both.
Depend of the night. And depend how we feel. Depend of many things.
How many songs we have to dance.
Yes.
And also depend of our objective, let's say, what we want to do, to show. Yes.
Also depend of the floor. Depend.
I prefer that he choose the music.
Yes, mainly I'm choosing.
I am more lazy for that.
Yes. She prefers to
yes.
sleep in that
No.
hour. Say the truth.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
And then I say, okay, Carlitos, what we are gonna dance?
Yes.
Yes, it's
But sometimes we arrive into the milonga, we change it. We change the mind.
no, but I mean, I am joking. Also, we discuss, no, that
Sometimes.
sometimes. I mean, not always, but
Yeah.
yes.
But I like that she's it's like when you invite someone, do you want to go? Do you want to come with me next week? I say yes, but I didn't tell you where. No? It's something like that. She trusts anyways. So we have this.
Yes,
I like it.
and also I think no, I don't know if I have to say that.
Say it.
They will complain then with me. No. I will keep it for me. Yeah. No, but okay, the short version. I like when he likes the music. I like too because I also enjoy because he's enjoying the music. I like that.
Yes, I try to do. I know more or less what she likes. Also, I will not
Yeah.
try to choose something that she doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes yes, I choose some things, but weird.
But I like it too.
Yeah.
And do you have a preference regarding like the old recordings or like a cover of a new band of an old recording or live music?
No, depend on it. Lately, we like to dance with guitars,
Yes.
like
I love it.
Villarreal Chrome or Varela or Laborde, things like only with guitar.
Larralde, no?
Larralde.
Larralde also. Yes.
Yes. It's not very popular, but we don't care so much. We like it. We enjoy that moment. Both, I think.
I think it's for us.
Yeah, that's one is for us. Also, the second one, I think.
And when you watch another couple perform, like you obviously see a lot of performances on the festivals, what are you looking out for?
Nothing.
No.
We enjoy. You need to believe what is happening, otherwise you will not enjoy. It's like going to the theater and see the guy is dying and you say, no, he's not dying. It's a lie. Then he's drinking a beer with friends. If you don't get into the story, don't see it.
Yeah.
No? With prejudgment, it's not. We enjoy. And after we can say like, okay, I didn't like it. But at that moment, I'm watching. I'm trying to understand also. Then we have our own taste.
Yes, of course.
So, last question. You are nearly done. When someone starts to dance tango tomorrow, what is your advice for them?
Dale.
For me, the first one is like do what you want. The second one is never let someone tell you how to dance. That's just, no. This is go lessons, take everything, but you choose. That's for sure. That's my best advice. And for the professionals, I don't consider myself so professional, but for the ones who wants to go for more, my advice is almost the same. The wish, put your limits. No, the goal doesn't let you be yourself, basically, because you want to achieve that. No.
Yes, and to be honest, ¿no? Would you like, perdón, esto no. ¿Cómo sería como lo que les gusta? ¿Cómo sería esto?
Como
To be honest with your test. Yes, and to
your
believe.
taste, yeah, como
No.
priorizar siempre el gusto personal antes que.
Uf. ¿Y eso cómo lo decimos en inglés?
It's really hard that because when you are taking lessons, you think that the taste of the teacher is better than yours. How you compete with that? It's difficult to trust on you when you don't know.
Yes, when you don't have too much maybe
Information,
experience
yes,
or information.
Exactly. So that's.
So I think you have to be honest with the moment that you are
living. Yeah, exactly.
living. Yes,
Yes, exactly that.
in that moment with your present. Yes.
Perfect. Tell the people again, where can they find you if they want to follow you around?
They can find Agustina.
Yes. Carlitos doesn't like too much to use the phone. So, no, in Instagram, Carlitos Agustina Tango.
Yeah. Then in. How is mine? Carlos Espinoza Tango.
Yes.
Instagram, yes.
And my is Piaggio Agustina, and then our page.
eltangorebelde.com.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
And let's have a nice week in Berlin.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. We
Thank
go
you.
lessons now.
Perfect.